Paladin is taking board control. On the other hand, this guy is running things like Mal'Ganis and like I think Jiraxxus, maybe not. On the third hand, he has a quality to deal with it anyway, plus Elder Peacekeeper. So all that put together, this game looks like it's somewhat even. I think Paladin may have a slight advantage, but I mean he has like a bajillion cards. Oh my god, Dr. Boom. Mistakes were made. I think that was an equality turn. You have 2 equalities. Like, what the hell else are you going to use equality, honestly? Because you could have gone equality, clear out most of the board, and then played, or cleared everything but Boombots. Actually, what did he have on the board after that? He had this. Oh, he just had a Dr. Boo and Flame Imp. Okay. So, yeah, you could have cleared most of the board and then just played this and the dude, which would have been fine. Boombots are so good, guys.
Reporting for duty.
He made that play really quickly. He should have. I think you definitely equality first, and then you just go knife their ping. In fact, I probably would have played this too, because like, what does he have that's taunt in this deck, right? Alright, so how much damage does SoloCasual have here?
From the void I come.
Wait, maybe it's unfrozen though. Okay, try again. Wait. Alright, well in any case, SoloCasual takes it down. Pretty questionable play by Zoma. Definitely should have played the quality way earlier. Especially since he had 2 in his hand. And yeah, just got too far behind. Okay. We have Wallet Warrior here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we have Control Warrior. Looks like pretty standard. I haven't seen a single card that's different from normal Control Warrior. And most importantly, he has Fire Warrior X to deal with any crazy Zoo start. He has to be careful though, because yeah, I don't think I would coin here. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't coin here. Just because, like, yeah, you get to go 2-drop into 2-drop, but then you have 5, 6, 6. So if you just wait, play Fire Warrior X next turn, or this, depending on what your opponent does, then you can coin into this faster. Or you could pick up Cool Taskmaster, like a baller. But yeah. Zoma has to be a little bit careful. I mean, he knows this obviously, but he has to be careful about the Whirlwind is nice. About the high minions that come out of this deck. So like, even though he's doing well right now, he's clearing things. Like, normally when this happens, this Warrior against Zoo, it's like you more or less won already. Because they have a bunch of key minions, you can basically just take him out with this. But he has a bunch of high-end minions, so he still needs to be careful and not use Execute on something stupid. I mean, for instance. And that really sucks. Went for the yellow play. Could have taken this out guaranteed, but went for the yellow play and got burned. here's the problem. He could have coined into Lothar this turn. Like, he gotta... This actually didn't help him clear anything. Because he could have played this on turn 3 anyway. Well, kind of. Or he could have played this in turn 3 and then played this in turn 4 and armored. Like, he basically, by coining this out, he got 2 damage to the face. So, yeah. Yeah, so he's deciding between clearing some of this board with Whirlwind or just playing out the Lothar, and I think I like the Lothar a little bit better. And yeah, you just kill the Direfluff and then go face. Reject. Maybe raked is better. Not everyone would turn to the J as a wise son. Alright, so we still have Mr. Zoma here in a pretty good lead. And now he's drawn. I mean, this curve was pretty reasonable, even though he had this early in his hand. He was able to pick up things like Fire Warheads and Smith and do that. And he's kind of he can scale these bigger minions, and on top of that, he has removal for this and the other big guys. So, oh, that's annoying. Okay, it looks like he's just reaching for that shield slam. It kind of makes sense because if you play this guy, it just dies like anyway, and you kind of want to get more value out of this guy. Next time you can Dr. Boom, and after that Shield Maiden armor. I think I might have played Shield Maiden that turn, and just looking at it, he probably made the turn a little too fast, but it's still fine. Don't follow. I wasn't liking you. I was just saying what you said. Either spectator mode went weird, or Zoma forgot to enter. Okay, so at least spectator mode's working okay. Okay, so of course he's Dr. Boom, right? Doesn't even get all the boom bots out. Oops. Okay, so he actually has a really good answer to this. He goes, kills that. Hit the. What do you hit here? Doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, hit that one. Whirlwind. Yeah, hit and execute. Oh, did Dr. Boom die? Oh my god. That boom bot though. Holy crap. That's a little unfortunate, but he's still in a decent lead. If we see Mal'Ganis, it's an issue, but other than that, he should be fine. Okay, so you should, I mean, normally it's a good habit to take the armor first and then add the armor, but it didn't really make any difference because he was way over. So yeah, 2 5/5s on the board plus a weapon. Isn't the best hand in the world, but should be fine. This, I would say, at least like these cards are really amazing. Zoma is in the driver's seat in this game. Which is bad. Well, there's Mal'Ganis, and it's a silence. Doesn't quite have lethal yet? Alright. Okay, so there's almost no way that Zoma dies. He's putting a lot of pressure on. Let's see if so SoloCasual here has to clear the board and taunt or clear the board heal. And looks like he can do neither. Alright, so Zoma ties up the series 1-1. Takes it down with his Golden Warrior, which I didn't say, just realized. Alright, and this is the finals of, or the final game of the loser finals. So the winner of this will be taking on, the winner of this will be guaranteed 10 huge, 10 whole dollars that esports money. And the, so he's guaranteed 10 bucks, and if they win, they get 20 bucks. But more so than that is the pride of being Baja California's best wrestling player. So Shaman can be annoying for Warrior because of all the totems, but if Warrior gets, you know, a little bit of board control, it can snowball. But this is a 1-1, it's bad. Okay. So yeah, this is reasonable. They really like to greet each other. I'm guessing there's a Spanish client, so like, what do they say in Spanish when they greet each other? It's just hola. Okay, so he's just going to pick up his card right here. The problem with this though is that now Carlos takes this out for free.
Well played. Well played.
Or not, just kidding. I don't pretty sure I don't hear it that way. Like, just take out this guy. Alright, this is a little bit risky because there could be like that comes out like a taunt, but I guess it's more valuable than the 2-1 anyway. Yeah, a little bit risky, but definitely worth it to do that. Ouch, that hurts so bad. So now he's going to take out the front half of this Belcher, and take out the damage golem, and be able to play some touch Belcher. So this is what can happen playing this Warrior, now that it has, like it's always been like conventional wisdom, right? Like for like over a year now, it's like, okay, Shaman beats Warrior because of his totems, but the utility of Deathbite and other things in the deck for Warrior has definitely evened up the matchup, and when you get an interaction like what just happened, it's really, really bad for Shaman.
Made to fit.
Alright, just the Earth Shock down.
Made to fit.
Anything else with the Armor Smith Shredder play? He made the play really quickly. I don't think that's like such a slam dunk play that you just make it, especially because you got to play either this or this. Wow, that high roll. But guess the Mighty Bill has Master. I mean, this situation is more or less the same as like Succubus, but yeah, this is obviously one of the best things you get. Lightning Bolt kills us off. Crackle, like, definitely kills it off, but that's super annoying to have to do. Oh, he's getting aggressive. $420 Whirlwind Slam Dunk Draw. So he could just take this out with Shield Maiden armor, or Shield Maiden. He's gonna Shield Block, really? Why? This is perfect mana to kill off a Shield Maiden. I guess he would rather cycle and have an Armor Smith, even though this is perfect mana. I can't say I agree with that play at all. And also, this doesn't even challenge this. Like, he can't kill it one turn. Like, this already challenged this. So, yeah. And now he can just totem and he can't even kill it still. This is like one of the most like. This is like the best play. One of the best plays you can make as a warrior is get a for 7 mana, play a 5/5, and then deal 5 damage to minions. Like actually, but he baits out the hex. What? Baits out the hex. Oh my god, that respect. That respect for the armor smith. Oh my god. And why would you play this though? If you're gonna just play a minion armor, just play this. Like what spells are you afraid of right now? Like what you're afraid of right now is minions. You don't want him playing minions. That's what you're afraid of. I'm so confused. I guess what he's saying is, if I play this, it's unlikely that he can kill it, and so therefore I can kill this with you. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I take it back. It's a reasonable play. I just got into what are they doing mode. I'm sorry guys. I should question things. Or I shouldn't just immediately doubt things. So that was okay. It's not that bad of a play, and in fact it might be reasonable because he guarantees kills off the flame tongue totem, unless he rolls a taunt totem. But yeah, the earlier plays were a little bit suspect. Alright, so let's see what Mr. SoloCasual can do, or Miss SoloCasual. Actually, I think it's Mr. SoloCasual because his name is Daniel, I think. Let's see what SoloCasual can do to come back here. Facing a relatively big board deficit. Might be reasonable to D2 call. Okay, let's see if he goes for the. He's just gonna block it. Just block our face. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so he's not gonna use this quite yet. He doesn't know what else is in the shaman deck. That can be silenced, and this is a pretty easy.
I can take the hit.
Okay. Yeah, he was reaching for this. And actually, ironically, silencing this and silencing the other guy ends up being the exact. Actually, yeah, it's probably just better silence this than the plausible to strangely enough, because this guy can just kill it off so easily. Imagine D2 going to a girl saying you might be the most reasonable, good-looking girl around. Okay, so Harrison Jones getting a bit of value here. But unless he does something about the Sylvanas, Sylvanas can just like easily take this guy. Okay, so looks like he's gonna go ahead and activate it on the Sylvanas. Or this guy. Oh, okay. So he's saying if you kill my Harrison, the best thing you're gonna take is either a totem or a 1/1. Or the totem might be a 1/1. But yeah, this is what I was saying earlier about like Shaman. It seems like Shaman would be good because it can totem and like Warrior can't deal with it. But if Warrior just gets a board, then all of a sudden they can deal with it. So no, I think you hit this with Sylvanas, yeah. Because if you hit this with your face, even if you clear 2 of them, the 1/1 still clears for nothing. Yeah, actually killing this doesn't even matter. Because even if you take the 1/1, it doesn't make any difference. So now he's realizing that he shouldn't have picked this maybe. Okay, so he's gonna clear the board this way. It seems like kind of a waste, especially because we clear next turn, but it does keep this guy alive. But it also prevents him from ever using this next turn anyway, so I don't know. Everything is just kind of awkward right now. And he can't actually kill this unless he uses Spellbreaker. Because this death rattle came up after this one. So there was no way to hit it and then have one of these guys go into it. So instead he top decks Touch Belcher, but throws that down. Still in a good lead though, despite the weird situation. So many cards that are situational. So much situational. Is he gonna totem after he did that? Does he have a 7 drop? Totem last, boys. Totem last. So good. Okay, so the play here is hit this, hit that. Is that a second low one? No, he had that last game, didn't he? No, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Okay, well don't swing if you're doing that. Okay, so he's just gonna save his Deathbite. If you swing the Deathbite, it'd be so sad. Okay, good. Okay, fair enough. Alright. So he's saying, this makes sense. This allows him to actually play something from his hand. Unfortunately that happened, but fortunately he saved his Deathbite, so okay, so this ended up working out for him. No not totem, okay, so he's fine. That ends up being a pretty good play. I can agree with that play, I think. Question is, do you shield on that, or do you, like, what's more important right now? The second charge of Deathbite or this shield slam? And it's pretty close, I would say. It's really close, because you want to be able to whirlwind, like, also because you have the whirlwind, so if he plays a couple of minions that have 2 health, you might want to hold on to the second charge. But yeah, it's pretty close, I would say. But anyway, saying before, that, I mean, I immediately questioned it because I'm in like question mode, but it was definitely a good play to go ahead and make sure you play out one of your minions. Otherwise he was just doing hero power. But then again, he would have saved the 1-2 as well, so he's saving value, but yeah, it was fine what he did before. Okay, so this is the situation where it gets kind of annoying that there's all these totems up. I think this guy runs Bloodlust though, but then again he's at 30 health, so there's that. Ita, I want you to know I've been watching you for a long time. That sounds so creepy. No, I'm just joking. Thanks for being a fan. This might have to be a roll execute turn, which sucks because you have to use 2 cards to deal with 1. Okay, looking at the cards remaining, there's 7 each. It's gonna be 6 once it goes to Shaman. Okay, so Shaman has 3 cards in hand, 6 left in the deck. Warrior has 3 cards in hand, 7 left. Okay, yeah, so this is super annoying, obviously. He just insta-brawled, he didn't even think about it. I think I would have definitely waited for another guy for me to come on the board before I brawl. He's been holding on to these 2 cards for a long time, although they might not be mains, they might be just spells. But yeah, I would have definitely held on to my brawl for at least 1 more turn, especially because your health is so high. Although I guess you might die to Bloodlust, so. I think this is the guy who's running Bloodlust, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he was holding on to this for a while, which means he was just playing on Brawl. Okay, Grom comes out. This is still a really close game. Alright, 4 cards left for Shaman, 5 cards left for top deck Hex? Top deck Earthshock. Does that even do anything? It just does 1 damage. Forgot to totem first. I can't right click oops. I didn't want to click oops. I want to right click oops. Why is that? That doesn't do anything. There's 3 taunts up. It's not like this guy's swinging for 10 damage to his face anytime soon. That was just a completely wasted Earthshock. Like, he has to get through these 3 taunts anyway, so what difference does it make? I think SoloCasual's realizing the error of his ways. he's been holding on to this boost for forever. He is semifinals or quarterfinals. Yeah, people, for some reason, when people keep hearing top 4, they think like quarterfinalists because of 4, and Fireworks is actually a reasonable draw here. And now he doesn't have enough power to kill Grom off. This 4/4 Grom, a Dark Iron Dwarf Grom. Ooh, Breaker Watcher's like, it's my time to shine.